Their pride prevented them from recognizing the one man uniquely suited to lead them. Obsessed with protecting a respectable self-image, they failed to understand that their political savior had been staring in front of them all along in both 2016 and 2020. He wasn't there to destroy the system. He was there to put it on steroids. And as he passed massive corporate tax cuts and slashed the regulations that held their wealth in check, the capitalists began to slowly realize the truth. The man they rejected for being too crude was the only man capable of destroying the socialistic disease plaguing America. So great was Trump's political influence that he gave the very people the capitalists privately despised a reason to defend them. And he did it by building on an ever-expanding vocabulary of insults: DEI hires, baby killers, the transgenders, illegal aliens, Muslims, BLM, that Marxist group, libertarians, Democrats, socialists, communists, and anyone else his base despised. Anything to keep the public laughing at, fearing, and fighting one another, while the capitalist class quietly collects the tax cuts. To conservative Christians, he'd offered himself as a protector. I will defend you from those who hate God. I will win the cultural war on your behalf. Like the savior he imagines himself to be, he promised deliverance not from economic insecurity, but from a list of their cultural enemies. With Trump championing their policies and the MAGA army firmly behind him, the capitalist class went all in for Trump in 2024. And look at the results. Like the portrait of Dorian Gray, Trump bears all the ugliness while the capitalist class reaps all the rewards. So far, they have secured nearly everything on their ultimate wish list. Permanent tax cuts, locking in massive wealth transfers at the top, the privatization of space and AI, billions in federal funding funneled to tech billionaires while rolling back the regulations that keep those technologies safe for the public, resource extraction, the brazen willingness to leverage the U.S. military to secure oil and resources in foreign nations, treating the armed forces like private security for multinational corporations, the debt shift, a massive shift of the burden for paying down a national debt that's hurtling towards $40 trillion directly onto the backs of the working class, the attack on voting, a systemic assault on the democratic process itself. Because if you want to prevent the working class from using government to demand a fair share, you have to destroy the one mechanism that makes that socialistic nonsense possible: the right to vote.